So I have a lot of people ask how long it takes to process a marriage-based green card. Now, it definitely depends on where you live. So, in Orange County, where I practice, it's generally taking about 3 to 4 months to get an interview, which is very, very fast. In Los Angeles, where we also have a number of cases, it's probably closer to 10 to 12 months, could be less, but that's a much busier office, so it generally takes longer. In San Bernardino, a little bit less than Los Angeles, a little bit more than Orange County has been my experience, and San Diego is probably similar, though we only have a handful of cases down there at any given moment. So that depends on the jurisdiction and the office that you're processing at. The work authorization, which you should always file when you're applying for a green card, you should always file a work authorization card. That's a much more global processing time that doesn't depend on your jurisdiction. So a lot of those are coming in about 4 to 6 months, something along those lines. Now, people often ask me, can I have a job, I've been working illegally, do I need to quit that job or can I continue working there while my green card is pending and before I get my work authorization? So it really depends on, if you're doing a case based on marriage, then yes, you can keep working. So working illegally, of course, that is against the law. However, there's an exception in the adjustment of status process for immediate relatives of U.S. citizens. So if you're the spouse of a U.S. citizen, even if you have unlawful work previously, that will not bar you from getting a green card. Okay, so on the green card form, it's going to ask, have you ever worked in the United States illegally? And, people get very nervous. Oh, if I answer yes to that, I'm not going to be able to get a green card. No, that's not the case. If you're married to a U.S. citizen, then there is a carve out to that that will allow you to still get a green card. Again, this is for adjustment of status for cases that are in the United States. This does not pertain to consular processing cases where the foreign national lives in another country and we're trying to bring them in that way. All right, that takes much longer. All right, that's generally 2 years or so, again, depending on the country. So hopefully that clarifies some things. If you have further questions or you need to schedule a consultation, reach out to us. I'm happy to sit down with you, go over all of this and answer any questions you have. Take care.